Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Fortunate Creations and Coffee with Kim. First of all, what the heck am I wearing? so here's the story. I have a really hard time finding a bathrobe that I like. Not that I'm sitting here in my bathrobe, don't think that. But I was straightening up my closet and I saw this hanging in there and I'm like, all right, let's make people laugh on a Thursday morning. So so I don't hate this, but I don't show it off. Put it that way. I said to myself, through the years since I've been an adult, I've been looking for the perfect bathrobe. And I can't find it. Some are too heavy, some are too light, some are too short, others too long. I do not like the ones that tie around the waist. None of that. It has to have a zip or a button. And I don't like long sleeves because then I get too hot. It's a whole thing. So I said to myself, I'm like, well, why not just make one? So one of the sorry, Fritz just knocked something over. One of the content creators that I watch, and I think it was Creative Grandma. I'll put a link to her below. But she did a tutorial for a baby sweater. And I'm like, Fritz, stop it. Out. And I'm like, so why can't I take the idea of this pattern and make it my size? So, that's what I did. The idea meaning 2 front pieces and then a big back piece and then the sleeves separate. So put them all together. Okay, so that's what I did. It's all just double crochet, right? It's super simple. And then, excuse me, and then I figured I'd get fancy and do a couple front post doubles halfway through. I think I did 17 across. No, double that. Did 34 across, and at 17, I put the front post just for some sort of pattern or something. So anyway, I wear this. It goes all the way to the floor, and I'm not standing up to show you because no. But anyway, it does go all the way to the floor, and it's kind of slit from like the knee down so I can walk when it's closed. It is very functional for what I need. Very comfortable. Not very beautiful, but very comfortable. And I would wear it camping with my siblings because it's your siblings and who cares. And then I wear it around the house. Like right now, it's just chilly. The fireplace hasn't warmed the house up yet, so I'm chilly. And Fritz, unacceptable. He's got a ball of yarn. So it's chilly in the house right now, so I threw this on, and then I figured, you know what? I'll just leave it on, excuse me, and show you. So here it is. There we go. So then I figured, well, why not show you some crochet projects that I've done? That way we're talking a bit of crochet this morning. So here's project number 1, my bathrobe. Or cover up, whatever it is. It's my comfy cozy. Let's call it my comfy cozy. Because that's exactly what it is. Second thing I'd like to show you is, as many of you know, I have a grandson coming in March. So, and I believe it was the same pattern as, well, the same idea that I used for this. So I made him a little sweater. Now, I don't like putting buttons on baby sweaters. I just don't trust that they'll stay fastened. So there it is. Really simple. Like I said, I'll put a link below. I believe it was Creative Grandma. And then I was like, well, he's going to be a little teeny tiny thing, so he's going to need a little bonnet to bring home. So I'm hoping that my daughter decides to bring him home in this. I just can't, can you tell I can't wait? I can't wait. So there's that. What else do I have? Let's see. Here's another one. Now, sometimes I make things just to make things. And then I'm like, what am I going to do with it? But I hope she's not watching until after Christmas. But I made this for my sister for Christmas. Her favorite color is green. And I put a little bit. So I did that. I think she's going to love it. I made her a bluish green one last year, and she wore it several times over the summer. Nice and light. So it's going to be like a spring or an early fall or even a cool summer night shawl. But my sister loves to get all fancy pants and all dressed up. So that's the shawl I made for her. I think it's perfect for her colors. And like I said, she loves to dress up. So I got her that. What else is down here? Sorry, I'm bending over. I do apologize. So here's something I started and I stopped. I don't know. I mean, I could finish it and make it a nice cardigan or, you know, a smaller version of what I'm wearing. But the thing is, it's just too sparkly. That's why I stopped. It's too sparkly. Again, it's the same pattern. It's the double crochet. I had started making it because my daughter said she needed like a wearable blanket for her office because it's always cold. So I started making this. My daughter's not a sparkly kind of wearing person. She's got a sparkling personality, but she doesn't wear sparkles. So I was like, I don't like this. So it is in my figure out what to do with it pile. So that's that. Let's see, what else do I got in here? Oh, this was my blanket that I made for the fair. This was the one that won the best in show. So pretty. Such light little colors. Super easy. It smells really good. So that was that. What do we got down here? We got so many fun things in here. How about, I went on a kick. Sorry about this. I'm digging through things. All of this is hat and scarf sets that I made with my knitting machine. And I love them, but I don't know what to do with them because how many things can you give to your family before they're like, knock it off? So maybe I'll donate them. So this one came out pretty. Here's the scarf. Again, I was struggling with the seams. I found a trick after that. So, and a nice hat. Make my own little pom-poms. There we go. That's better. If my brother was watching, he'd say, pull it back down. It looks better. Anyway, that came out really neat. And since I put it on my head, I suppose I have to keep it now, right? It is a pretty set. Maybe I'll make a pair of my fingerless gloves to go with it. I do like it. All right, what's next in here? Ooh, check this out. I love the colors of this. And then I did the end a little differently. I tied it into one big knot. And then here's the matching hat to go with it. So we've got this set here. Love it. And I am making myself a mess right here. Now these were all knit ones, right, with my knitting machine. And this one, the colors on this, I just absolutely love it. It's loops and thread yarn. And look at the colors. Black, purple, gray. I mean, those are just amazing together. And they worked up really nice on the knitting machine. So you can see, you can unfold the hat. You could wear it as a floppy or fold it up and wear it as a brimmed hat. So that's pretty cool. And then this one I'm keeping because it's fun. I made a crochet It's a little big, but you know what? Kind of nice. And here we go. There we go. This is made with homespun. I do not love homespun because it's so tough for me to work with. Like, it gets stuck and it pulls, and it, God forbid you make a mistake and then you have to frog it because it just tugs and tugs and tugs and tugs. So I made this one project. Maybe I'll leave this on because my hair. There we go. Oh, that's much better. All right, so yeah, I don't like the way it tugs, but I do love the way it feels. It's super soft. So there's the quandary I'm in with that. Let's see if I can find, I'm looking for, let me see here. Sorry, got to get up. If you can see the thing I'm digging in. Oh, so I made this. I'm not sure this was just, hey, I have some cool yarn and I'm not sure what to do with it. So I made a hooded cowl. I don't know, it's kind of pretty. I love the color. I feel like Little Red Riding Hood. But, and then again, I did, what is that? Is that a, oh, I can tie it. That's right. Little ties. And I made crochet buttons so you can open it. I don't know. I just thought this was neat. Maybe I was watching Little Red Riding Hood or something, but I really like this. I mean, you can tuck this into the collar of your coat and it'll keep you nice and toasty. I could definitely wear this while riding my four-wheeler. Definitely do that. So again, these are things like I was practicing to learn a new technique. And I really like it. So there we go with that. And here's what it looks like. I mean, if you think about it, it's just a square scarf. I sewed it together halfway. Again, I'm cheating. It's just double crochets and then a half double crochet border. And then I made these to go across the front. So kind of a functional rather than a beautiful, you know what I mean? This is kind of cool though. The yarn, I just let the yarn be the yarn, you know? So there's that. I have so many Christmas presents in the way. I cannot wait till this weekend to get all of this out of here. I'm looking for one specific item that I can't really find. Here it is. Here it is. And the reason I'm looking for this item is because it leads me into another type of yarn. So I made a cornucopia. Okay, because in the fair there was an entry where you had to make something holiday. I figured, well, Thanksgiving. So I did a little maple leaf on the side. And then a little corn on the cob, a little pumpkin, a jalapeno. Was that a jalapeno? No, that's supposed to be an acorn. Here's the jalapeno, right there. And then maybe a what's the word? A gourd, right there. And then I did another leaf. And then here's the cornucopia. I'm looking real quick for the specific yarn I'm looking for because I did not enjoy working with this yarn. Here it is. Fritz, no. Boy, he's something today. All right, do I have one? Yes, I have one with a label on it. So here we go. So this is Eco Naturals from Loops and Threads. It feels really cool, but when Fritz, no, stop it. You're misbehaving today. Mommy doesn't like that. Quit it. So, it's 100% recycled polyester, which I don't mind. I love recycling, but when I'm working with it, it doesn't slide right. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're and it just doesn't, I don't know, it doesn't slide right. I mean, it was perfect for this, but I have tried to make other things with it. I actually tried to use it in my knitting machine. That was a no-go. It said limited time only, so I don't think it might not be available anymore. It was $7.99 for this, 200 yards, distributed by, well, whatever, it's Loops and Threads. And the color is Dijon, which is perfect. It actually does look like Dijon mustard. I'll give them that. But I mean, I'll use it for stuff like this. Actually, is it on there? Anyway, I'll use it for little things, you know what I mean? Little projects, but I don't think I'll be making anything specific out of it just because it doesn't have a good flow on my hands. I have 1, 2, 3. I have 3 of these. I mean, it is soft. It's just got a weird pull on it. So that I will not be using. Not for anything, not like a sweater or anything. Maybe, wait a minute. Maybe I'll do a sweater for Fritz. He just left the room at that. He does not love wearing clothing. I put clothing on him, excuse me, on the really cold days, which today is one of them, so he'll be wearing a sweater. But he does not love to be dressed up. So there you go. Those are some of my projects that I've completed. Some of them are gifts waiting to be given. Excuse me. My goodness, my throat. Yeah, now I've made a huge mess at my feet. I'll just put my feet up. So if you notice here, I made a smaller version of my yarn wreath. It's a lot lighter. And I did little teeny balls of yarn. So I did super tiny, medium, and then large. All different colors. And it is dwindling down my yarn stash quite a bit. Here's a thought though. So I cut out a piece of cardboard to put like this. And I was going to put a saying in here like, I was going to make it look like a clock using crochet hooks. Okay. And then say it's yarn o'clock somewhere. What do you think? I don't think I should use cardboard if I do it, but maybe get a little piece of wood, attach it to the back and say it's yarn o'clock somewhere. I think that would be neat. So stay tuned to see that. But for right now, it's just a messy piece of cardboard. Something's wrong with my cutting in circles. I'll tell you that much. Well, it doesn't help that Fritzy's in watching every step, but man, oh man, am I bad at cutting. I gotta practice a little bit better on that. Are you kidding me? So, all right, well, it's Thursday. I've got to get to work. I just wanted to say good morning. Thank you all for stopping and having a cup of coffee with me. I hope you have a great day at work, and we're almost to the weekend. Woo-hoo-hoo. So if you like the video, if you like hanging out, having a cup of coffee, give me a like, give me a subscribe, share it with other people you think might have fun crafting. And yeah, don't forget, be creative. Have a great day.